Well, it was great. I mean, the fact that we come down the first play with the special teams and special teams recovering the ball there, and we capitalized and getting a field goal. Obviously, we want touchdowns in those situations, but the defense did a great job too, getting us the ball again, and just getting that lead is really big at the very beginning of the game, especially when we're kicking the ball off in the very first half because we get the ball in the second half. So that's really imperative.
What changed in the second half for your offense?
Well, we got a few more possessions. I think that's the first thing, and then we just sustained long drives, and we made plays. We got first downs, kept fitting up on those blocks, and we finally busted a couple for Marshawn, and he did a great job of making some moves, and offensive line did a tremendous job of staying on their blocks, and then we capitalized on third down when we needed to, made some nice catches, made some nice plays, and we finally got the ball in the end zone there.
Early it wasn't working as well for Marshawn. You kind of just keep your head against the wall. Is that you kind of just have to do that to get what happens?
Well, usually in football, especially in the National Football League, that's how it happens. Those first runs go for 2 yards, 3 yards max, and then sometimes later in the game they bust open and you can get big hits from them. And so that's a good job of offensive line staying on their blocks and maintaining their mental focus and just keep fighting.
On your touchdown pass, is that hard to throw to a guy that's that open?
No, I've been doing this for a long time. Hopefully I can hit him. But McCoy did a great job. Offensive line did a great job protecting. Same with the running backs, and and when the guy came wide open, we hit it and capitalized there.
So it looked like he had some adrenaline going early on, and he kind of settled into the game. Were you hyped going into this game?
I wouldn't say that. I'm never really too hyped, to be honest with you. I'm usually pretty even keel. We just missed on a couple throws here and there. The early one to Sid, I was trying to find a lane for him. The guy, he made a good play on it, knocked it down, and the other one, I was trying to throw it to Evan. He's 6'6", 6'7", just threw it a little too high for him. I was trying to get over that backer. So, those are little things, you just keep working on. And that's the thing that I'm excited about, just to continue to look at the film, see where I can, fix myself, whether it's my feet, whether it's whatever it is, and just see how we can improve. The good thing is we came in strong in the second half, made some plays, got the ball to the checkdowns when we needed to, capitalized on some big plays, and we just kept sustaining those drives. And we had great leadership in the huddle, and guys were really focused there.
Did you see, or have you seen Golden Tate's block on your run yet? Probably one of
I haven't seen it, but I was there running it, so I kind of saw it when out of the corner of my eye.
Did you hear the crowd react?
Oh yeah, I mean it was a great block, completely legal it looked like, and tremendous job by him. We sustained a long play right there, and we capitalized on a big first down, and then we get the penalty, which puts us at the 50-yard line, whatever it is, and so that's huge for us. And we got to be able to make those plays, especially with my ability to run the ball a little bit here, and when things break down to get positive plays. I'm trying to get first downs and get positive gains out of it. And when we can come up with a big block to help me get the first down, and then get a penalty there at the end, that's huge for our football team.
Speaking of penalties, like it was a much cleaner game for you offensively. How much of the emphasis was that after last week?
Well, it was a huge emphasis, and I think the main thing is we can't hurt ourselves. And that's kind of what we did last week, and we really focused in, had great communication today. We messed up a couple times, and it's going to happen, but we really have to focus in and not have any mistakes. That's our goal, to be perfect there. We weren't quite perfect, but it was way better than last week. And going into this week, we really have to focus in and just continue to improve and continue to grow on what we need to work on, and that's communication and just playing smart football, which we did today.
Well, what's your sense of the way the phases of the game meshed today as this team is pushing toward potential? Did you get that sense today?
Yeah, I mean, we have a great team. From special teams to defense to the offense, we can make some plays. And so I think the main thing is throughout a game, there's going to be ebbs and flows through the game. You just have to sustain yourself. You have to weather the storms. You have to keep talking to one another, keep being positive, and things are gonna work out if you really believe in it. And we prepare in the right way. Coach Carroll does a tremendous job of getting us ready for these football games, and same with the rest of the coaching staff. And so I think that our veterans are really in tune on what we need to do and to help us win football games, and they're doing a great job. And that's how we need to play like we played today.
First regular home game here in Seattle regular season. So what were your thoughts about the atmosphere coming out?
Well, I knew it was going to be electric, and it was more than I could ever imagine. I mean, just the crowd is a huge, huge advantage for our football team. And when the 12th man is that loud and that energetic, it really helps our offense, our defense, our special teams, and just continue to boost us. And we don't really need too much, but when they help, I mean, it helps so much because that energy, and it slows down their offense. They can't hear that well. They may make some mistakes, and we capitalize on those mistakes. And that's really, really awesome that we have an unbelievable crowd like that, and the 12th man was very, very strong today.
It's
third quarter, Lynch finally broke through 36-yard rush. How significant was that?
Well, that was huge for us. You know, we alerted that play, I believe, and went the other way with it. And just Marshawn, you know, is obviously a tremendous back. He can make some unbelievable moves and make people miss. But it all starts with the offensive line, those tight ends blocking up, doing a great job of staying on their blocks and just moving their feet. Like I said earlier, you know, those runs that you're getting 2-3 yards, you know, later in the game, those usually open up, you know, for 15-yard gains or more. And obviously, when you have a guy like Marshawn, I mean, and the wide receivers blocking as well, you know, he can make something happen for sure.
Was that pass run check or was it directional?
It was a directional one. It was a directional one based on what they were doing.
You mentioned the protection a little bit. Just how much does that help you compared to last week when you said you were under siege? The difference this time around?
You know, the protection was great, and you know, it all starts with Max and myself, and just communicating, making sure that we're all on the same page, recognizing the front, recognizing what they're trying to do, and just trusting the whole process of the whole week. You know, we watch a lot of film and we study together. We really pay attention to what we need to do and have great attention to detail. So when it comes to game time, we just have to focus on that and just play ball. And that's what we did today. Guys did a tremendous job of giving me time and making me and helping me, you know, complete some passes there and making plays, and guys making people miss. And that's how we need to play every time we come out in the field.
What can you say about Frank stepping in? I guess they thought Russell was going to go and then he couldn't.
Well, Frank is a guy that's been around, you know, the league for an extended period of time and has great knowledge of the game. He works extremely hard, and you know, the fact that Russell, you know, we thought that he was going to be able to play, but you know, he couldn't go today. So Frank stepped up and did a tremendous job. I mean, unbelievable job, and he's been doing that for years. So you know, you kind of expect that out of him. You know, just the way he goes about his business, the way he approaches the game and approaches the week. You know, I wouldn't expect anything less.
You talk about trying to keep an even keel and kind of prepare the same every day, but does anything feel different from week 1 to week 2, just kind of the first game behind?
You know, one of the players asked me that, you know, did you feel any different? I didn't really feel any different. You know, I think the one thing, you know, that I've always tried to do is just relax and just breathe and just trust in what I've done throughout the whole entire week. I think that we did a great job of communicating today, which we needed to do, which is, you know, as Coach said, that was our mistake there on offense that we didn't do too good of a job of last week. And so that's what we focused on. And we knew that we had great plays. We had a great game plan. We knew that we could obviously have a great defense that can make plays for us and get us the ball when we need to. And so I didn't feel any different. The only thing that I felt different about was I was at home. You know, and being at home with this crowd, with this energy, with this whole city, it's unbelievable. It doesn't get any better.
Is that it? Thanks, Russell.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Go Hawks.